So this is the other part to the dreams that I had, to the channeled message connected to my dreams. The second one also started abruptly, and it is revolving around friends. And I felt like setting. Oh, I'm sorry. It's still 6 a.m. Like around 6 a.m. So I felt like setting them apart because I feel like not everybody has the situation where it is combined. And if you want to hear what I said about the first dream, I don't think that I said much about the first dream. Hold on. If you want to hear what I said about the first dream, go check the other video or other videos. I feel like I will also make them smaller. So there will probably be 2 other videos to watch. But in the first one, I'm mentioning both of the dreams, and that's what I'm trying to say here. So if you want to hear what I said about the second dream that I'm talking about here now, go check that. If you're interested in the other dream, go check that too. But the second dream is about friendship. So the first dream was more about some secrets behind either a friendship or a company or something. And the second is about friendship. You have a friend around you that is not really your friend. There is a person you like, and I did not, by the way, that's why I'm mentioning those dreams, because they are not fitting into my life at all. And I do remember them so well that they just feel like a message. I had to put it out there immediately, and I don't do that, okay? I'm usually not talking to people before the first coffee, all right? Like, except my girl, of course. So I'm very sure that this is a message. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. But yeah, it is about friendship, and it is like, it felt strange to me because I haven't been in that situation for quite a while. I think I was in a similar situation maybe back when I was 16 or something. I don't quite remember my age, but I was very disappointed. It was not exactly the same, by the way. Like, what I have seen in my dream is not what happened in the past, but if I have to think about something similar, then this would come up somehow. So, you have that one friend, and that friend is very beautiful, very pretty, very handsome. If you're a guy, very handsome. That friend is like your age. That friend is from your hometown. That friend is I heard your gang. But that friend is like not the gender of your interest, but like your body. My girl just screamed from the other room. That friend is your body, you know, no matter the gender. I saw a woman, a beautiful woman. To be exact, I saw Elena from Vampire Diaries. So that's the level of attractiveness like that you have to look for, you know, like somebody who looks very good, but is not, you're not interested in them. And you also have another friend that you like, okay? Like, that is the gender of your interest, and you would be interested in them, and your friend knows that. But I think you will find out pretty quickly where it leads to if you know who that was in my dream, because that other person was Stefan from Vampire Diaries. So the end result, hold on, my child is coming over. Mommy needs coffee. So what was I talking about? Hold on. Right. Vampire Diaries. Oh, maybe I should use the other mic because it will get loud. Where is it? Here. Let me change that real quick because I feel like it cancels out background noise. Can you hear me now? I think that's better. So I can put the camera down now finally. Whew, that was heavy. 6 minutes. 6 and 6. So your friends are a match. What is going on there? Sorry, I'm distracted. Hold on. I'm annoyed at this point. You might also feel that way with them. I also saw that in that dream, by the way, being annoyed. Like I felt very annoyed by the situation, by the things they do. So those two people, that, let me explain. That woman that I saw, Elena, let's call them Elena and Stefan, since it was Elena and Stefan. It's so funny. So Elena was my friend, right? In that dream. And Stefan was also my friend, but more so a new friend, you know? Like, I have known him for a while, but only from the distance, if that makes sense. And then I got to know him through her. But the moral of the story is they are an ex-couple. Like, it does not matter in your case if they are an ex-couple or if they were into each other at some point. It is visible between them. There is a spark between them. Like, by the way, I'm not talking to people who are in a relationship, okay? Like, that's not the situation here. Don't start panicking now, all right? This is for somebody who is single. You are single. You have that one friend that is very attractive. And this one friend is basically introducing you to that other friend that is also very attractive, that you are into. Like not to the point where you are like dying without them, but you're interested in that person. You want to get to know them and you have a romantic interest in them, okay? This is the situation I'm talking about. I don't know if your friend is single or not. That's something that I do not know, but I know that they are not together. And she introduced me to Stefan, right? And she gave me advice, something about my hair in the beginning. That's how I found out that she's fake afterwards. So I was getting ready and I was taking longer than expected. And she said like, oh, leave it like that. It's beautiful. You know, something like this. And I went out like that. And it was like, do you know, what's that movie? In German, it's called something like Crazy Over Mary or something. I don't know the title in English because they tend to change them in German, even if it's an English title. Like, they tend to change them. I don't know why, but I'm not sure if that's the same in English. But anyways, she was putting something in her hair and her hair stood up, you know, like above her head. Like, And that's similar to what I saw in my dream. Like afterwards, I looked in the mirror and I saw that this is standing up like that, and I was also wearing something in my hair. And that combination looked silly, looked ridiculous. Um, like one without the other, maybe, but the combination looked ridiculous. And nobody corrected me, like that kind of a friend that will not tell you that you look ridiculous. Um, but yeah, there is something. That friend, like, you cannot figure them out if they are friend or enemy. The only thing that is clear is that the new person that you are getting to know through that friend is the ex-partner or something. Like there was a spark in the past, and this person is still into that other person. That's something that comes out in that dream. It's like I was standing between Elena and Stefan, and they were staring at each other, and I looked in his eyes and I saw that she will always be the most beautiful woman in his eyes. Like no matter if they are together or not, like it does not matter if they're even wanting each other, but she will always be the prettiest girl alive for him and the most beautiful woman in his eyes, you know? Like that's the way he looked at her, and when she's around, he will not look at others, and it does not matter how my hair looks, he will always want her more than he wants anybody else. Like, that's something I realized, and I stepped out of that situation, and they did things that I did not like also. Like, they were having fun, and I found it being dangerous. So, yeah, I stepped out of the situation. Um, and then I looked in the mirror and realized that she gave me weird advice. Um, but I cannot 100% tell you that it's her fault, because I was like, it was my own fault in the end, because I combined those two things. Because I saw that thing before in the mirror and I was unsure about it, but I kind of liked it. And she said, "It looks beautiful, let's go." And then afterwards, I look in the mirror and I have this thing in my hair, and I don't remember putting it there, but I guess it was my own decision to do that. And that looked silly, that together in the end. So I cannot 100% tell you that this person gave me bad advice, but I can tell you that they only had eyes for each other. But I don't know if that other person is in a relationship or not. So Elena, I'm talking about Elena. I don't know if Elena is in a relationship or not. I mean, like in the series, we all know she's with Damon in the end, right? But I'm not sure what that was. But it's like there will always be a spark between them. And you will reach that point where you realize that no matter who they are, the only things that I can tell you is that you barely know Stefan and you know Elena very well. And you thought you are really good friends, but apparently not when it comes to something you like that belongs to them, I guess. Um, I don't know, like how that situation even came together. I have no idea. Like, um, I just want to make clear that nobody is involved that is in a relationship with somebody involved in the situation. So it's either that Elena has somebody who was not present in that moment, or all of them were single. But you will end up disappointed in that situation. I want to warn you. If somebody introduces you to a new person, you might end up finding out that they had a thing in the past, and that they are still attracted to each other. And that might disappoint you, but you also will realize that that person will always want the other one more than you. Like in a physical sense, I think that's talking about physical stuff. And you will feel left out in the cold at some point, because they enjoy each other's presence and they love spending time together. So they might forget about you every now and then, like asking you how you feel, asking you what you want. That's something that they might forget. And as I said, I cannot tell you 100% if that friend is a bad friend or if it's just the situation that came out like that. She's annoying me because she doesn't like the food that I gave her. Now she's refusing to eat because I have to give her something else. Children. Hurry, children. So, the situation is weird, and you will feel weird, and you will feel backstabbed in the end, but I'm not sure if you're right about that, honestly. Like, looking back, I'm not sure. I felt backstabbed. I felt betrayed. I thought this friend is not a real friend in the end, and I was disappointed in that friend more than I was in that person, because the person, my God, I will find another one. Like, it was just a romantic interest. It's not like I had a little crush on that person, I think. I'm not sure, but it was not that big of a deal. It was just, I was very sad and disappointed about that woman, about Elena, like losing Elena as a friend. I felt like we are not real friends if she's acting like that. And yeah, they literally forgot about me. I stepped away I was standing in between them, and they were fooling around, and I didn't like it because we were close to a cliff, and I was stepping back and basically allowed them to come closer to each other, and then they forgot that I exist. And then I looked in the mirror and saw that, and then that dream ended because my child woke me up. So there's that. Like, if you had a situation like this already, then this is your confirmation that this new person is not for you because they are too much into your friend. No matter if they know each other or not. Like, my dream is not saying that it has to be the exact same way in your life. It's just like how should I say that? It's like a little piece of information that should bring you to the right spot. It could be, for example, that you barely know the both of them, and you get to know them and realize that they are into each other. Could also be that, you know, or that they are old friends or friends for a long time, and the one that you're not interested in is in a relationship, the other is not, but you realize with time that the other is in love with that one in a relationship. Okay, but that's a situation that I want to warn you about. You might get hurt, but you will be more hurt about the friendship than you will be hurt about the romantic thing, because you kind of didn't think that you would have a chance with that person. You are just disappointed that somebody made you feel like you would have, even though they are the one this person wants. But as I said before, I think they might not even be 100% aware of that. So don't blame them, okay? Is there anything else? Yeah, no, I don't think so. All right. See you soon. Bye.